Morning guys, and guess what? Football Manager 2018 full version has just been released at midnight last night. As you can see, this is our first save of the season for Curzon Ashton to the Premier League. This is Big Al, and this is going to be one of our Football Manager 2018 saves for you guys here on YouTube. And as you can see, I've just been appointed the manager of Curzon Ashton. Now the in-game editor is on. We are not changing anything. The only thing we have done is put us ourselves where we're not allowed to be sacked. That is the only change we're making for this save. So let's have a quick look at Curzon Ashton's squad. So as you can see, they have 2 goalkeepers, 3 centre backs, 3 left backs technically, 1 right back, plenty of midfield centres, a couple of, so they pretty much got most of the squad. But as you can see, there is a lot of contracts still to be signed, so we will sort all those out. Let's have a look in the under 23s. Have they got an under 23 squad? That's the question. Okay, so they got a couple of players in their under 23s. Excellent. And under 18s, nothing in the under 18s. So this is something I'm going to have to build on. We're going to need to improve the under 18 squad. We're going to have to improve the under 23s, because in the lower leagues, I like to play as many youth players as I can. So unfortunately, I will probably end up signing lots of players into this team, as many youngsters as I can. So that's what my plan will be for Curzon Ashton in the first season, is not to get not to get relegated, B, to get as many young players in as possible, free transfers, whatever, and see if we can build this squad up. Our staffing, well, we got 1 assistant manager, 1 general coach. We got no head of youth, so that'll be something that I'll be going out to do, because I want him to get all my coaches in, like my fitness coaches, my goalkeeping coaches. We have a chief scout, but nothing else. But we have spaces, so that's good news. And we have a head physio, but nothing else. Okay, so I will get a director of football and get him. I will go out and get a director of football and get him to hire in all my staff. So that'll be the first thing I will be doing on this save. Schedule wise, why is it down in the middle? Here we go. So the first major video that we will be doing will be our first 2 games. We'll do North Ferriby and Stockport County. Now, I'm not expecting to be a Stockport County, because I would say they're probably going to be one of the higher teams in the league. But we will hopefully get points against North Ferriby. Now let's click on competitions here and see where they expect us. So the boards expect us to avoid relegation. Excellent. They reach the 4th qualifying round of the FA Cup. That sounds doable. And they reach the 1st round of the FA Trophy. Okay, I'm sure we can try our best to do that. What's our finances like? So we have 0 money for transfers. Amazing start of our season. With the in-game editor as well, but we're not allowed, but we won't be using it for this game. So for this save, this is literally going to be bog standard. Other than they can't sack me, so see if we can actually do it. See how many seasons it takes us to get to the Premier League. Hopefully before FM 2019 comes out, would be lovely. As you can see, we have a wage budget of 2,300 per week, and we're currently spending 2,100. So what I'll have to do is go through the squad, see who's on the highest wages, and see if we can get rid of some of them. Now obviously, as you can see, the Panorama North, they got there by finishing 4th, so I assume they won the playoffs. They finished 11th and 14th already in this division, so they've been pretty much a mid-table team. So hopefully we can go along and get them higher up this division, maybe up into the top half of the table. Would be perfect for us if I could do that. But as you can see, there is plenty of playoff spots, so 1 automatic promotion. The rest are all playoffs. If I could finish in the top 10 this season, I'd be a happy manager. and then obviously next season try to push for either automatic promotion or playoff spot. But this is going to be this isn't going to be a sprint, it's going to be a marathon. So don't be expecting us to come in here and run away with everything and sign in all the best players in the world, because it's not going to happen. We are literally going to be doing this by the book, other than they can't sack me, which is fine, but everything else is by the book. So it's up to me now to bring in under 18s, under 23s, and improve our first team. Because looking at that, I'm going to have to get quite a bit of things. Look at this. So our team report, we got some green in there, but we got more red half than amber than we have green. So we could do with more than just Cameron Mason able to play in goal. So we've only got one goalkeeper. Well, we have two in our squad, so okay. Obviously the other keeper isn't great. We've only got James Billy as a right back, so we'll have to try and get another right back. We lack depth in the left back. Okay. Our squad ranks in the bottom third of work rate. Okay, so we've got to find some players that are good at work rate. There's currently a leadership void. Okay, we'll look at dynamics in a minute. It might be worthwhile paying attention to low levels of aggression. Okay, so we need to get more aggressive players. They're not the best jumping team. We have no use prospects. That's brilliant. The zero of balance means no transfer flexibility. Okay, well that's fine. And there's room improvement on the coaching team. Well, we already know that. So there'll be things that I will be sorting out anyway. Let's have a look at our squad depth as it is. So we have quite a few strikers. We have pretty much two strikers, Madley and Cummins. That's really it. Because once you get past them, like Leonard and Mackenzie could probably do it, but Housen, no. I guess he'll be having to really go, to be fair. Then in midfield, we have Marshall's our best midfielder, followed by Baker. Okay. And after them, there's not really much. Okay. As you can see, right back, we only have Bailey. Centre back, we only really have John Hunt. Shaw and Regan, I guess, aren't too bad. And Max Fallon on the left. Joe Guess is not far behind him, so that's not so bad. But yeah, goalkeeper wise. So as you can see, we're going to have to invest in quite a bit. I won't be playing 4-3-3, I don't think either. I might play 4-3-3. I'll decide that closer. I like the wing back formation that we had in our beta save, but I don't know how well it's going to work in a non-league. I might get a couple of wing backs in just to see if it'll work, and if it works, then I'll stick with it. If it's not, I'll probably play 4-4-2 in the Conference North. To be fair with you, I know it's boring. And 4-4-2 isn't really a thing anymore. Like, it's not a great tactic, but it is a Vanarama National North. And to be fair, the players down in this division are never great. Apologies to the players in the Vanarama North and South and Conference, but they're not world class players. So I will apologise now to the Curzon Ashton players if you're watching this, but you may find quite a few of you getting replaced throughout this series, and I will apologise in advance. But those that are 18 years old, etc., I will be putting them on different training once I get some staff in, because his handling is only 7. That's just not good enough for an 18-year-old, in my opinion. I can get 16-year-olds that have better handling than 7. So, as I said, I'll be in the transfer market. I just thought for the first video, we'll come in and let you guys see exactly what our team situation is, our finances are, our dynamics, our team report, our schedule, and then the next video will be full in from the start of the season. I'll show you all our transfers. Well, I'll show you some of the transfers, not them all, because there will be probably quite a lot of transfers if I can, because there's people here on, like John Hunt's on 5k a week, and he's not the greatest. His position is only 7. His marking's 11. Okay, so he's got some of the attributes for a centre back, but not to warrant $5,000 a week. If I could get a better quality centre back in, like, there you go, position is only 7. He's got the jump, he's got the strength, he's got the determination, but marking 12, tackling 12, marking 11. I'm sure I can find youngsters that are better than this, that are free and want less wages. And Mason Fallon on the left back is also almost on £5,000. He's 18 years old, so he's still got a bit of improvement. But look at this: stamina and strength's nowhere near it. Position and teamwork nowhere near it. So again, he might maybe be leaving because these people are on high wages. We're in such a low division, and they're not the greatest. And I'm nearly sure I can get quality youngsters to come and play for us. Although he can play a lot of positions, but he just hasn't got the attributes for those positions yet. But I will probably retrain him to be a box-to-box midfielder or Mazzala, maybe. But again, like, there's quite a lot of players in this team that are on £5,000. Like, he's 23 years old, £5,000. He's not going to improve that much. But his agility's 3, his anticipation's only 5, his finishing's 5, his long shots are 5. It's diabolical, but yeah, he's on 5k a week. Okay, this is what I have to work with. And then for our striker, he's 30 years old, and he's on £6,000 a week at this club. I can tell you now, we will be finding better quality youngsters than this. That'll be on a lot less wages, and if I can get rid of some of these people on 5k and 6k, it will make our lives that slightly bit better. Who wants James Bailey? Harrogate and Chester. Well, you're not going to have him. These people are on contracts. I'm going to offer them contracts. I'll go through them, see who I'm wanting to keep. Because Justin Pickering's 24. No, he won't be staying. I can get... excuse me. Sorry, he nearly choked me to death looking at that. I know I can get better players, better quality players, younger players for less than this. So whenever you come back, you might see partial new squad. Obviously, I'll introduce you to some of them that I'll be playing, but we'll go through this here, and we will try and, before the season starts, try and cut this wage bill down dramatically and get some decent quality players in. So, guys, thank you very much for coming and joining me for this quick episode for Football Manager 2018 and our season for Non-League to Premier League with Curzon Ashton. This is going to be an ongoing episode on the channel. Obviously, I've still got my Forest beta save, which I will be still playing until we get sacked, because it was only due for the beta, but the beta is now, the full game's now out. But obviously, we're in our second season, currently in the playoff spots, so we will continue on with that. If you want to hit a thumbs up, subscribe. If you subscribe, you will find out, you won't miss any of our content. You'll get notifications, etc. on our content. And obviously, I'm going to be bringing out probably some player guides for the lower leagues, some team guides for the lower leagues. What else? We're going to have our Create a Club season going to be kicking off as well. On Sunday, I'm going to start creating the videos for that. We also have our journeyman / it's basically like trying to get starting unemployed and work our way up, just like the journeyman series, if you've seen that on all our YouTube channels. And we have a few other things that I want to do with Football Manager 2018. Maybe bring you some tactics for lower league, some tactics for the championships, for foreign leagues. And I might even do a save in the foreign league yet. I don't know yet. I haven't really decided about the foreign leagues, but I always like to have a challenge. So I could, if you guys want to suggest leagues that you want me to try and manage in and try to pick, and you can even tell me the club as well that you want me to manage in those foreign leagues, and we might do some saves with that and see how we can get on. But thank you very much, guys, again for coming and joining us. Hit a thumbs up if you like what you see. Subscribe if you want to subscribe. Always appreciate it. And leave your comments in the comment section. I respond to you. But Football Manager 2018 is now fully out and ready to rock and roll. So, guys, I will see you very, very soon for the first game of the season. Have a good one. Cheers. Bye.